Haha, this is Jeannie and Carrie from Trendy, and we are trying our Mevo camera again, so just have to be patient with us. If you're watching, and you can let us know if you can see us and hear us okay. And as soon as we know we have someone watching, then we'll just kind of get started. Do you see anything yet?
No. Hold on, I think it's trying to load.
Carrie's going to pull it up on her phone so she can see the comments. If there's any comments, if anybody comments anything.
Yeah, I see people on there.
All right, well, we have eyeballs. If you just give us a thumbs up
there we
and let us know if you can see us and hear us okay. We have a fall wreath that we want to work on. We're going to use this pumpkin sign.
Okay, I see comments.
Okay.
I'm just trying to turn my volume off so I won't.
All right, and if you are where you can share the link, we would appreciate it so we can get more viewers. You know, Facebook is getting so hard to get engagement, so you need all the viewers that you can get. So if you'd share this with your friends, and okay, we're going.
Somebody says they can see and hear us.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
All
good.
right. So that's good. Okay. These are the products that we're going to use today. Now these are on the website now. And our plan is to put them in a kit so that you can buy, you know, all the products at one time. But for right now, they are on the website. This is a 15-inch sign. It's kind of large. How many that tape measure? It's got the number on it.
AP8225.
And it's like, it's almost 16 inches in width and 12 inches in height. So it would make just a good door hanger if you just wanted to add a bow. But we're going to put it on the front of the wreath. And we picked out, this is a frayed edge mesh. A burlap mesh is made of polypropylene and burlap, and it has a frayed edge. And you got the number?
XB970-15.
But it's 21 inches in width, and there's 10 yards on the roll. And we're going to use just a white wreath frame. And you know, you typically, yes, you would think burlap frame would be better, but we were out of burlap for right now. We have more coming. So we're going to use a white one, and it won't show. And we picked out 4 ribbons. Usually we pick out like 2 2.5 inch, and 2 1.5 inch, but for this one, I've got 3 2.5 inches. This one is just a cream or ivory color.
Q91574018.
And this is just a plaid that's got some orange and kind of moss green and like, oops, got a hole in it, gold in it. Just really
X81334019.
And another 2.5 inch, and it's kind of a fresh green, maybe lime green or fresh green, I don't know. And it's kind of got yellow and orange daisies.
Q91744029.
And this is Swiss dots, and it's a moss green with black dots. I thought that would just give it a little dark color.
RG0168536. You don't have these kits?
I don't have the kits on the website yet. I was going to put the products together in a kit, but the individual products are on the website right now.
Do you want me to link them while I'm...
Yes, you can do that while I start on the, well, let me do that.
Alright. What do you want me to do?
You could start making the wreath. What I was thinking, since the sign is so large, that we would probably just put the sign on the front of the wreath and put like 2 big bows up here and maybe one down here. I don't know that we'll do any ribbon strips, but we're going to do a pouf technique for the wreath.
Okay. I just thought about that other.
Right, so all you got to do is, you don't have to measure. You have not been watching Damon enough. You all know.
Damon is watching.
Huh?
Damon is watching.
Hey, Damon.
Here we go.
All right.
Let the critiquing begin.
Carrie's going to make this pouf by herself. And if you measure, if you attach it, skip skip a twist and go to the next twist.
Yeah.
That's big enough for your pouf,
got
remember? Okay. So she's gonna do that, just drop that in the floor.
Yes.
And I'm
Is
gonna
this a
give
full
you those
roll?
links.
Is this a full roll?
It's a full roll, yes. I'm gonna get you those links
Well,
for the
what'd you do to
products.
it?
Huh?
What'd you do to it?
That's just the egg, the end. It's just not straight, that's all.
Do you want me to start on the top or the back?
I usually start on the outside. You start wherever you'd like.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever's most comfortable for you.
I'll start at the back.
Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit
Okay.
on you if you wanna hold that. Okay, so that's where you're,
Okay. So I'll just skip one. We'll see. I can't. Damon, she's trying to keep me under control.
this is gonna take too long.
Okay,
Let me,
that's
right.
fine.
I'll come back after we've done with the wreath and give you the links.
Well, here, you start cutting ribbon strips.
Okay, well, I
Or
think
you
you're gonna
start-
make bows.
Well, make a bow.
Alright, well, alright, let me get the easy bow maker.
I mean,
thought we
because
were
I
using
can,
it. You keep working on that.
I could talk, but I'll lose my train of thought. You can make a bow and talk. I'm just going around doing this. Poofage.
Okay. Alright, well, we're going to use the easy bow maker. Now, you know, you don't even have to use a bow maker, but you can use this, you can use a bow dabber, you can use a pro bow. This one was handy, so that's what I'm going to use today. But we sell these on Trendy, and it's just a little piece of wood with some pegs. This is the spool holder, and this holds your bow. All it does is hold your bow. There's nothing magical about it. It has measurements on it that makes it a little bit easier, you know, for your sizing. But when you get this and you take it out of the box, you'll have to tap these little pegs
Tap,
down
tap,
in the
tap.
holes. What?
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap. You'll think it's not going to fit, but it will. So, I'm going to, you may have to scoot down a little bit. All right. Well, I'm just going to start out with one of the 2.5-inch ribbons. I may just need to wait till you get through.
Okay. All right, and I'm adding this to
Okay.
back to my first loop.
All right. Okay. It says our internet connection is slow, y'all. So, you know, it's not going to be great quality. That's just our fault.
Shut up. David
Harry's
says,
fault.
just make the poof. He saw that face. I'm thinking real hard.
Okay. So tell them how you take it up to the next ring.
Give it to Mom.
Okay. Just pull it up snug, go up to the next twist on the inner ring that's closest to it, and just secure it, and you're ready to keep making poofs. Make your poofs the same size as you go around the inner ring, and to make these poofs, she is measuring it by skipping a twist, going to the next twist, and that gives you a poof of 10 or 12 inches thereabout. And then you can kind of fluff them out. I like this mesh. I like this shaggy.
Ooh, I lost a twig. Call Trendy Tree.
Oh my gosh.
Return, return.
If you get a wreath and the twist comes off, it's, you know, it's
Just
not a,
Wrap it back on
it's
there.
easy to fix. This particular one, she's just twisting it back on. But if it's missing a twist, you can take chenille stems, floor wire, and just put it on the wreath form and just keep on going. It won't show with your finished wreath. you're not familiar with Trendy Tree, and we hope while you're watching that you'll like our page while you're here, and that you'll share our link with your friends so we can get more viewers watching. But if you're not familiar with Trendy Tree, it's Carrie and David's website, and they sell all kinds of wreath making supplies, seasonal decorations, ribbons, mesh, wreath forms, silk flowers. And we just sent out an email. It's probably still in the process, but we have a Halloween sale going on right now. You can get 25% off products in the Halloween category. You just use the code BOO, hey boo. Use the code BOO. Who thought of that?
Oh, you did, you genius. You are such a
Use
genius.
the code BOO and you'll get 25% off of the Halloween products. Now, I posted on Facebook this morning that would only be good through like Monday, but I went ahead and extended it to the end of the month. I hope that was okay.
Good with me.
So we also have another sale going on Easter products. Of course, you know, Easter's behind us now. Well, it should be behind us. Did you take your Easter stuff down yet?
I'm putting it up.
Did you not?
Nope. Did you take yours down?
Yes.
Oh,
What'd you do with that Easter wreath?
I gave it to Helene.
But there's Easter, you can buy a shop now for Easter for next year. And I know that's, you know, there you go.
Done.
One and done. The Easter code is Easter, and it gets you 25% off. Okay, so she's going all the way around, and we're just going to cut the mesh. Going to leave a tail of 4 or 5 inches and just cut that off. It doesn't take the whole roll, excuse me. You got this much left over, which is probably 2 or 3 yards. Enough to make some bows or something else with. Okay? Alright, so just fluff out those poofs. And if there are any questions, if you got any questions or anything, just leave a comment.
Damon still has Valentine's on his door.
Oh my gosh. Well, I took down my Easter Tuesday, I think. Okay, so that's what our wreath looks like so far with just the poofs. So we're going to make a couple
beautiful
big bows. That's a special wreath.
Special.
And I may not make my bows like everybody else. That's okay. There's so many different ways to make bows that, you know, it's just a lot of different ways. So I'm going to kind of dovetail the end of my ribbon, and I'm going to make this bow probably about 12 inches. This is right backwards for me. I need my spoon holder on the right side.
Well, does it not measure on both sides?
Well, it's upside down. I mean, you have to look at it backwards, and that's harder for me. So anyway, that's okay. All right, so I want my tails about 12 inches. So maybe a little longer than 12 inches.
It's a big sign.
It is a big sign. So I'm going to measure. I'm going to go ahead and pinch that ribbon up. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit with the Mevo. And just drop that right down into the Easy Bow Maker and just pull that tail toward me. And then I'm going to twist. And this particular ribbon doesn't really have a right and a wrong side, but I'm going to twist anyway because I want to
Nikki Rowley's watching.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Carla. A bunch of folks.
I'm going to make about a 7-inch loop. Bring that back to the center. I'm going to twist. Make a 7-inch loop on the other side. Come back to the center. I'm going to keep the loops the same size. I'm going to make 4 loops out of this particular pattern.
Damon says there's a bunch of black and white sprays and the Halloween stuff he keeps adding to his cart. But there's some black and white polka dot Easter eggs that somebody needs to make monster eggs.
Well, they're oval.
Right, I was going to say they could be monster eggs.
They could be, but they're black and white.
Polka dots and
They're both
stripes.
And stripe, right. They're in the Easter. Yes, actually, those black and white sprays, they were all in the spring Easter, but I thought, gosh, they're perfect for Halloween.
Or somebody says, "Hey, sweet ladies."
Okay, so I've got 4 loops. So I'm going to end this ribbon off. I'm going to come down and I'm going to cut a tail. Where'd you get those camouflage shorts?
I've been hunting.
You got a hunting dog.
Going on a trip.
You and Boomer been hunting?
Boomer.
A browse. Oh. Well, what's your dog's name?
Well, I'm not telling.
I've just gone blank. It's a B word. Bruno.
That's
Bruno.
him.
We got too many B words for dogs. My friend Betty's dog is named Boomer. Your dog is Bruno. Alright, so now I'm just going to take another one of the ribbons. I'll just use this cream. You know what I could do? I'm going to make probably 3 bows just alike. You could be making one on the Bulgara while I do this, or no?
No.
Alright, well I'm just going to
made
fold
a bow.
that and I'm going to put my cream. Is that my phone?
There's a bird.
Okay. Measure my tail, pinch it up, drop it down in there, just pull my tail down. And again, this cream ribbon is one that doesn't really have to be twisted, but I'm still going to twist.
But I won't go over the ribbons, but I'll show what you're thinking about Halloween.
Right, do that. And I'll just keep, oh, this one, I think I'm just going to use 2 loops of the cream.
On the Halloween, she picked out totally non-traditional Halloween colors. She must have been
Having a moment.
feeling a little. What?
Oh,
Gotta use
wait, they
one.
can't see it, Carrie.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you're good.
Now then, do it again because I
I
hadn't
done anything. I just opened them out of the sack. We're gonna use the hands.
I thought that would be cute if we could position the hand around the
Oh,
side.
you make the bow.
Okay.
Make the bow. This the little hands.
All right, so now I'm going to use a 1.5 inch.
We'll be holding, maybe. We're holding, we don't know, somehow. Some. It says spooky. And we're going to use 2 rolls of the wide pull mesh. And these ribbons. Some red and black. Some skulls and some gray and black. Just something
On
different.
the 1.5 inch ribbon, I'm going to start making that bow a little bit smaller, about 1/2 inch smaller. The loop, I'm sorry, make my loop a little bit smaller. And on it, I'm going to do 4 loops.
Can I ask, do you ever use the Pro Bow Maker? Yes.
Yes, I've just got
It
it
just
over
was-
there in the closet, and I had used this one the last time, so I
It was
like to
out.
use the Pro Bow for the terry bow. That's my favorite way to use the Pro Bow. Is with the terry bow.
Nice to see us back.
Okay, on this one I've got 4 loops. End that off, and I like to, on my 1.5 inch ribbon, I like to just cut those at an angle. Okay. Whoops. And then I've got this daisy ribbon. And I'm going to shear on those ends.
Where did I get my shorts? I got my shorts at my store, at my friend's store. It's called True Blue in Pontotoc, and they have a website. It's trueblue.shop, I believe. My t-shirt and my shorts came from there.
On this daisy ribbon, I'm going to make the loops the same width as the dark green ribbon, which was just a little bit smaller than the other ribbons.
And they have pockets.
Sure.
No, they're not. No, they're. Are they really?
No, they're not.
Don't make me self-conscious. You know I'm.
Excuse me.
When will we be getting white poly burlap mesh in? Anytime soon, I hope. Everybody's out.
All right, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do one more with the plaid. I'll have to remember what pattern I did here so I can make 2 more bows just like it. But this is, I think this will just be my center. This is what I'll finish off with. This will be my center bow. So it'll just be tails. It'll be that center loop to cover up the mechanics. So just gonna drop that in there. The tail was not too long enough, okay? And then I'm just gonna make 1 loop. Come back to the center. And then I'm going to cut that tail off. And I need some, a chenille stem, I guess. Okay. So now, I've got that 1 loop laid over to the side, but that's going to be my center loop. So I want to press that down and kind of get that as snug as I can. I tell you what, a zip tie. Could I have a zip tie? Yes. And I'm going to ease my fingers under the bow and lift it up, keep it all stacked. All stacked up. They're in a plastic bag.
Hold on, here they are.
Okay. And this is a pretty big stack, so I'm going to take that zip tie and put it right over the center and bring it around to the back. Get that zip tie started, and I'm still going to need my chenille stem.
We are recording this on the other camera to upload.
Right.
So if the live plays out, we'll have
And then I'm going to take that chenille stem and slide it right under that zip tie, and that's what I'll use to secure it to my wreath. And then I'm going to tighten up, I need wire cutters, tighten up that chenille stem as tight as I can. Blue handle.
There's a digit.
So now I've got my chenille stem that I can use to secure it to my wreath. And I'm just going to kind of fluff that out. And you can kind of pull some of the tails going up and some of the tails going down. That little loop, that last little loop that we did, we're going to kind of pull it over to cover up the mechanics. I've got a fluff box too, but I'm not going to get that out right now either.
Fluff it yourself.
I'm just going to fluff that out. And then I'm going to try to make 2 more bows just like that. Hold that up there and let's see how that's going to look on your wreath.
Do you want to put the sign on?
Well, yeah, I could put the sign on it, couldn't I?
Where is the sign?
If I put 2 of those there and then 1 there. The sign is right here, and like I say, it is a rather large sign. And it has a burlap string on it, but that's not going to hold it good. So we're going to have to put in some
Chenille stems?
4 chenille stems, and
Where's
I'm going to get my stapler.
No, where's my
Heavy duty stapler is at the office and I need it. You need to bring it to me. because I need 4 chenille stems. There's some brown ones.
You want brown?
Brown would be nice.
Okay. You want dark brown or light?
It's fine. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna take full length chenille stems, and I'm just gonna staple one to each corner. Lord, I hope this will staple it.
There's a couple people that are here for the first time.
Oh,
Hello.
really? Well, we appreciate that. I tell you, I need that stapler off that.
Will it not open all the way up? Well, I mean, you had this stapler, I think, in 1972.
That stapler came from my first job.
Done that.
There you go.
No, it didn't work. Oh, I broke it.
Oh, no, that's okay.
No, I broke it.
Just staple that. Sorry, I should have done this beforehand. That makes a noise. Oh, let's staple. Hold that right there. I mean, just hold it. I'm not going to get anywhere close to you. Put some more. That's not. That's better. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I should have done this before we ever started. I just didn't think about it. Uh-oh, that one didn't do it. That one didn't either. Watch me run out of staples. Whoops.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. There we go. That's better.
Yeah,
Okay.
I literally broke it. I'll buy you a new one from
No,
Mother's Day.
no, I think it'll just sit back down in there.
Okay.
Anyway, so now we can take our chenille stems. I'm not going to cut that burlap string off. You can if you want to, because you might want to, you know, like I say, you could use this sign for just a door hanger and attach a bow like that to it, and just use it like that if you wanted to. All right, so we're going to attach it to the wreath. Now, since we did use this white wreath, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm not sure if we're going to do ribbon strips or not. If we're not going to do ribbon strips, we're going to take those white twists and poke them to the inside, but we're not going to worry about that till we get done. So I'm just going to turn that over, kind of work my fingers through there and find those chenille stems to attach that that sign. And you don't want to, you need the full length on the chenille stems because you don't want to press the sign in, you know, to
Smush your mesh.
smush it in completely. But I'm just going to kind of lightly attach it first to start with, because sometimes you have to reposition it. And it's no fun to reposition it after you've already got it secured. Are you picking at my clothes?
You got something on you. Okay. You been laid out on a feather bed or something?
I took Daddy's feather, I went out to Daddy's house and got his feather pillow and took it to him. We recently had to put my dad in a nursing home.
Yeah, we've got the big stapler, but it's at the shop.
Yeah. He'll be 97 week after next. So yesterday, we went out to his house, Terry and I, and just to check on things. And I got his feather pillow, carried that up there, and then we also went and got him the recliner. He likes his new recliner.
Where'd you get it?
In Albany. We hope that you'll share our link with your friends, and if you haven't liked our Facebook page, we hope you'll like it while you're here, and I hope you'll follow us on Instagram. Now, this is probably may not be quite, yeah, there we go. It's a big sign.
It is a big sign.
And I can tighten that up a little bit. It's wanting to drop down a little bit, so I need to probably tighten that up a smidge. sometimes you really have to hang it on your door, you know, to really see where you want to hang it, how tight it needs to be. And it helps when you're securing on the back side, if you secure it around like one of the twists or one of the posts, that will keep it from slipping and sliding around some. Okay. There we go. You want to hang it on the thing over there? Okay, well, hang it on that and let's see how this bow would look. Okay, just stick that up there on the other side. Okay, if I can't see it, that's okay. Hand it back. I tell you what. Let
me be the stand.
All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 2 more bows just like this, and I'm gonna put one there and another one there, and then one off of this side. And then depending on if I have any ribbons left, I might put in some ribbon strips. But I don't think we ought to keep them here while I make 2 more bows.
You can make 2 more bows. Let's make 2 more bows and then you'll come back.
Come back and show the finished product. Okay. Well, after I've gone to all the trouble to make 2 identical bows, I think we just need 1. But I'm going to go back and take my remaining ribbon and do some ribbon strips. And then I just have another bow that I can use on something else, you know, somewhere else in the house. Okay, so I cut some 13-inch ribbon strips from each of my 4 ribbons. I just started out with 6, and I've still got some ribbon left. But I'm gonna pick my ribbons up. I'm gonna make a cluster of 4 ribbons. I'm just gonna fold the ribbon in half, find the center point, kind of gather that up, pick up another ribbon. I'm not going to do any particular pattern. I'm just going to kind of pick them up randomly, but I am going to put the narrow ribbon on top. And there's my daisy ribbon. Just pinch that up. And there's the 1.5-inch ribbon. And just make a ribbon cluster. And I can kind of spread it out a little bit, but I'm going to attach it to my wreath, and I'm going to pick out a twist. I'm going to open the twist, and I'm going to lay the ribbon cluster down on top of the pouf, and then re-secure the twist. I'm going to secure the twist 3 or 4 times, and since this is a white twist and my mesh is a natural color, I'm going to take those twists and poke them to the inside of the wreath. And then kind of fluff out my ribbons. Just kind of spread them out where you can see them all. Okay. And then I'm just going to work around the wreath. What I'll do is since I don't know exactly how much ribbon I'll have left, I'll put a cluster in and I'll skip a twist and I'll go to the next twist. And then if I have more ribbon and I need to fill in more, I can. Okay, I still have about 4 more places that I'd like to add in some ribbon, and I think I've got enough to cut ribbon strips for that. So I'm going to cut 4 or 5 more clusters, or I'll just probably cut the rest of my ribbon up and try that. Okay, there's a wreath after we finished it. I used up some more. I used up all of the plaid ribbon, so I don't have an even number of ribbons in each cluster, but that's okay. And you can just, you still have a little bit of ribbon left over. It just depends on how you put your ribbon strips on or whether you make bows or what. But I think the 1 bow was sufficient for that. So that's it. All these supplies are available on Trendy, and I'll give you the links. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.